Can you hear me now? Okay. Okay, why isn't this working? Okay. Maybe I need to... Okay. Sorry! This is a really scuffed stream, okay? I'm sorry. Anyways, welcome, hello Infinite. Thank you for being here. I'm trying something real quick because my normal microphone setting isn't working and I don't have like my stuff. Properties. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, my microphone fucked up for some reason. Shit, it's pants for some reason. Okay. Also, whenever I click out of the window, it stops working for some reason. So, that's fun. Anyways, I managed to to do it, to get the game running. Anyways, this is a really old game, by the way. That's why it was having trouble. Well, not really old, but old enough. That's why my OBS and my computer were having some issues. It's from 2013, which I know it might not sound that old, but it was, in fact, 13 years ago. So, you know, OBS and all the newfangled software are built around, you know, new games, not this. And I didn't get the... Okay, this one was actually a gift I got from my beloved mod, who isn't here. He hasn't been talking for this week. He's going through some stuff, but he gifted this to me last week. And yeah, there is an enhanced 2020 version, 2022, but I didn't get that. I got the 2013 one, the OG. Well, not the OG, because the original was what was it? A Half-Life 2 mod made in the Source engine, and then they remade it in the Source engine. And this is that version, the first remake. Okay. Sorry, I keep fixing the audio because it's kind of low. The end is never the end. We're getting old, we are.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, wait. Are the subtitles? Hi, Deadman Priv, how are you? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, this is so fucking old. I love it. Okay, let me keep. I'm using a controller. It's not detecting it either. I'm gonna put the sensitivity. I need more or less sensitivity. I think we missed the intro. We did. Begin the game again. I guess because I went to the menu. Okay, we're starting over.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it
me at my office job,
every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Poor Stanley.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had
I've been
this
there, it sucks.
this
It sucks ass.
complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hi Justin, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I think we can handle better. Wait there. Only the very best. The very best graphics. It crashed! It crashed! Why did it crash? I can handle that. Why did it crash? Okay, okay, that's a riveting start for the okay for the stream. I'm gonna skip it because we already got there. It is literally any better. I can't tell.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Okay.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
Literally have a
One
clock.
thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough...
We have a clock. We know how much time has
eventually,
passed.
someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay, I guess that's one of the endings? Question mark? Sorry, I keep doing this because I didn't think it would give me so much. Wait, fuck. Okay, fine. Okay, I can crouch. I think the game doesn't, like, need you to crouch, so I guess I won't be crouching. Depending on the pay, I will be fine with that job. Honestly, I think, yeah, I hate my job because it's not just pushing buttons.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, fuck it. I'm playing with the controller and keys. I'm going way too fast. Okay, sensitivity. Okay, fine, whatever. Are all of these locked?
Oh,
Come on.
please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
What
Hit the door
achievement?
5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
I was just checking.
5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I was just checking if there was someone. Why, it's not letting me. Oh, you bastard, it's not letting me click. I hate you. Let's see if we can get it. I actually haven't been counting, so I don't know where we are. Well, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Okay, girl, that surely was more than 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction.
Heal yourself!
True effort for a noble cause.
Okay, we're doing
Perhaps
this.
50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
We're doing this. This is the first bullshit the narrator is doing to me. I will do it back to him. I hate him.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see...
this is some hustle,
All
Stanley.
the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay, I can do that. 417. 417. There we go. How many did he say? Is there a transcript? I don't think there is. This is the door, right? Okay. Anyways.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
I know he's fucking with me, but, you know. I'm not letting him win. Wait, where's 237? 437. He said 437, right? Oh, there it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
10 clicks. Okay. AA, sir. 1, 2, 2, 3.
Now, back to door number 437.
Now we're getting somewhere. But 437, it was all at the beginning.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
AA, sir. And where is it?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Oh, you're getting close? You can do it all over me. Why did I say that? Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Can I jump? 419, did he say? Awaiting.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416, okay. Where am I?
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
There we go! Yes, I can feel it! I can feel it. Aren't you excited, guys? Let's go!
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, we did it.
Yay!
That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Thank you,
Just think,
sir.
Only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Is that all? Are you gonna say something else? What's that all? Look, I'm clicking, I'm clicking on the machine. Okay, fine. Okay, now what? Narrator, I can't do anything without you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, let's go to the lounge. How is my lovelies? Do you get achievement? No, he didn't give me an achievement. He fucked me over, I think. Okay, no, I did get it, but for some reason, I didn't get the notification. But I did get it. Click on the door. Yeah, only 38.8% of the players got it. Aren't you excited, guys? We're part of a minority. Well, I was already part of a minority, but you get what I mean. Okay, so now we're going to the employee lounge, right? Was it the other way? Did I turn myself accidentally? There we go.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking? No, give me a drink. Cold drinks.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really
Yes,
worth it.
They're truly beautiful paintings. I don't know where you giving me that tone, narrator.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yes, because not everyone can be as good as appreciator of arts.
Waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
It wasn't that long. I was talking. You interrupted me. Oh, so now you're gonna stay quiet. Okay, I see how it is. I hate this guy. I guess there's nothing more. Alright, fine. I will go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
He's dissing on everyone with ADHD. Exactly, I love break rooms. Did he mean this door? Oh no, it's this one! I remember
Stanley
this
was
one.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That's because I'm part of the union. And I have protection. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. I'm not lying. I'm being 100% for real. For real, for real. You know I always keep it real. What kind of facility is this anyway? Like, I've been to a lot of big buildings, but never one like that. Okay. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift where it's in motion, will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $500.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Well, I'm
Good
sorry I
job,
killed
Stanley.
myself.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
No, I was just... The job made me suicidal, and I killed myself. That's the story. That's the story I'm going with. We don't have unions where I am. Oh, that unions are good. Okay, and that didn't give me any achievement. Can you believe it? Can you believe that did not give me any achievement? So the game keeps doing this. Fight the power, exactly.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
It's gonna take a long time before we see weather, okay? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley...
Wait, okay, we're doing the lifting,
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
But I'm gonna try to not kill myself this time.
Wow, yes, this room. What a beauty. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I will not be doing that.
Stanley
was so bad at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. And then he did a touch grass joke. Yeah, but I think we will get out someday.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I don't listen to the voices in my head. My therapist told me to not do that, okay? Danger everywhere. See? That's you trying to deceive me. I shall not be deceived. What is this painting? Oh no, it's... Why is it a wood texture? That's weird. Narrator, you're being evil to me right now. Do not stand on the side of the fence.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Take that!
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
What if I was, What if I was colorblind? You're being ableist! Narrator.
Right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Default textures.
Building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you.
Narrator, did you know liminal spaces are in? Haven't you watched the Backrooms movie?
You don't think I put a lot of time into that because I did.
Yeah, Snowgrave.
For nothing.
Snowgrave. We're doing the weird route.
Stanley, help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I think it would be great
Take a stab in the dark at a new
if it was like...
feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I think this would have been a great game if it was an RPG deck builder with roguelike mechanics.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'm feeling really... 3. Invertebrado, stop! Maybe if they added sex to the game, it would be a good game. Exactly.
Oh, of course. A 3. really.
It's my favorite
Maybe
number,
next time
actually.
we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Invertebrado, what do you mean 3 would be your favorite number? What are you playing with this? Worldwide leaderboard. Good old Neil. Skid. Wait, this is this my actual friends? Do you know that 21% skip the intro sequence? Only wait, what is this? Okay, but what do you mean 3 would be your favorite number?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Honestly, I kinda hate competitive games, so I'm gonna give it that 1.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Yes!
It would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
It's not gonna be the baby game, is it? It's the baby game!
Left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right.
Hell yeah!
As the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Guys, do you want a 4-hour stream?
Experience.
Ah, it's so loud, fuck! Guys, do you want for a 4-hour stream? Okay, let me lower the volume a little bit, because that is a little bit loud, you know? Ah, it's still too loud. Anyways, 4 hours of this. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. So is this the rest of the stream? Yes. I mean, I don't know. We can do it just chatting, but in the background, instead of, you know, just chatting, we have this, you know? When do we start? Ah, you guys thought I was gonna be let him get to the fire that time, huh? No, I would never let a baby die in the fire, you know? Isn't that a FNAF song? I hope you die in a fire. And I don't remember the rest of the song. Yeah, 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 yeah. Guys, I don't think I can do this for 4 hours. I only did, what, 5 minutes and I already want to stop. Why does this stupid baby keep crawling to the fire? Is he stupid? Okay, fine. If you wanna die so badly, you wanna die in a fire so badly, die.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I
Special.
can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out.
Aww.
It's over.
He rage quit.
Your input was extremely valuable.
We
Since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
we rage baited him.
Let's see. What do we have here?
We rage baited him.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Minecraft.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Not
At last,
really.
the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
No, you're doing it there. No, no, I'm looking the other way.
Here, no, here, and then...
I'm not watching. La 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 la. Fuck you. Why did you bring me to Minecraft anyway?
Does it need... yes, of course. And just to finish it all off...
This is a really old version. You know, I kinda stopped playing Minecraft around this time. Well, I think it was 2015 actually.
Upon my work of art and feel ashamed that your own...
I tried the game before, didn't get the hype. Are you being for real, How do you finish?
You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I like Minecraft, but I feel like new Minecraft is just like slop. You know, they keep adding stuff. It doesn't need more stuff. You know, it was fine. I'm being an old boomer. I know I'm being old and mean, but like we don't need so many new mobs and new items that don't do anything. Honestly, giving us the power of flight, I think, might have been too much already. Do you have any line of dialogue if I just like stay out here forever, Mr. Narrator? Mr. Narrator, I hate you. Okay, fine.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
We're going mining?
Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Ooh, I can roam. I'm free to roam. Oh, and we have a cave already.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I haven't. Do you have one? I don't have torches. I didn't get coal. Mushrooms! The mushrooms! I always like the Minecraft mushrooms. They're like so cute. Look at them. They're so cute.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I only remember Minecraft. I don't know what else he does. Portal!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
I love Portal!
Trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. Anyways, Portal is one of my favorite games. Ah! No! Okay.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Is it my forte? I just attempted to kill myself, you know?
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
No!
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
Ooh, I don't know where I am. Oh, it's so dark in here. Oh! Hello? Okay. Ooh, snow. Ooh, I love this. Can you guys see anything? Like, is it visible? Is the stream visible? Visible? Yes, okay. I mean, if you bring up your light, I think. Human, I remember your snow graves. Let's do something crazy. Let's go to somewhere nowhere has ever been before. The other side of the lake. Remember? We always wanted to go there, the four of us. So do it. Chris, tell me to grow wings. Just walk around the lake. Exactly. Why couldn't they do that? Were they getting stupid?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
In the back rooms.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
I don't know.
That is what I mean to this world.
I don't know if that's what you mean.
Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I can wait too. I guess, I'm sure. Oh, I was like, I'm sure he wants me to open the menu and go back. Wait, is this different? Wait, this is different. This isn't the hallway.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is different. Did you look a new route?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, this is normal. We're back. Hi, Window Let's Play. That does sound like a villain with a dialogue. Yes, he sounded quite needy, didn't he?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Targets. Push for funding for research and development of new coffee machine. Standardize graphs. 40x white. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are to synergize. Fire paper guy. Hire someone to fire the synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of... and not cost efficient. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Profound. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write new day's agenda. Reflect. Please, no more charts and begging. Sorry, I'm drinking water. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee, like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict, I'm choking. Oh, you came from your husband's house? Oh, that's so cute, Wayne. How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Let it pile up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Bi-quarterly post-review we need more / less reviews. 42 plus 35 want to get rid of the dead sport portion in the primary review schedule. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in the teenage demographic. Big net? Some sort of child trap? Work harder, hard worker. 2 nuggets. Size of demographic. Spare between the teenagers, a lot of percent. Throw something in the ideas bin. 1 no more bin / trash cans. Renaming of the ideas bin. 3D firing me, okay. What do people want? Things. Happy feelings. Mike James, you are you're fired. Sorry about that. Money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things plus money. We have our new product. The stock market is somewhere here. Colored in segments. Stripes requires more secondary research. Target demographic teenagers. What is hot? Profits. Telephone directory. Guys, I don't think these guys were really good at their job. To do, synergize core value expenditures with AI. Shift global market prepare. Monetize free to play. It's called gacha now. Broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I know there is a broom closet ending.
Nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
You are not the boss of me. I choose my own destiny, even if it...
That Stanley was still just sitting.
Even if it's broom closet.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I love doing sweet FA. It's my biggest hobby. By the way,
are you really still in the broom closet?
FA
doing nothing?
Means fuck all.
Please offer me some explanation. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm taking a breather, okay? I'm overwhelmed, you know? It's a lot to take in.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance
There's
to the story
a broom.
whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention.
There's the mop thing. There's tape.
Maybe to you this is its own branch.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was
That's
my
my
favorite.
XD.
Your friends find this concerning.
Wait, you didn't say XD. Anyways, as I was saying,
Was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid.
Narrator.
Drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Narrator, you can't say that. Anyways, there's the packing
Well, I've
tape.
come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yes.
Got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here.
There's the packing tape.
Of some sort shut down your central nervous system,
The
and you
wrench, some pliers.
like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
I don't know what's the name of that in English. Shut up!
This computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your
He is okay. Thank you for respecting my pronouns.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct
the area?
another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of
What is his accent?
is not lost on them.
Why are you doing an accent?
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Anyways, what was I doing? Okay. Window Let's Play. My sibling gives him a PC. Oh, he did it! Well, it has 2 or 4 RAM. That's a lot in this economy. The meeting room is big bureaucracy. Yeah, but big old bureaucracy, you know? Note they will be saying optimizing with AI and tokens and... What else? What else do people say in meetings? And developing connections with clients, with the use of social media. I know there's a broom closet ending. I know it. Or did I misread it and it was just like an achievement? Did I get an achievement? Let me check. I did not get any achievement, so I guess that doesn't exist. Wait, fuck, I forgot to open OBS. Narrator, I'm still in the broom closet.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps
You can't say that!
Too. The fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Your neighbor is getting robbed? Can't the police go in?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's red! The evil color! Evil!
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
And I am crazy. Boo boo.
Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers
The narrator is ableist confirmed. He is ableist. He wants to control me, and I'm a mentally ill person.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yeah, the devs got lazy.
And he said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. and at last he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found
Is this a dream?
I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the
We're
ground.
flying!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so
So
fun,
pretty!
and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
No,
Then
keep it
perhaps the
going!
strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating
You're high,
everything
yeah.
I'm doing and thinking?
It's part of the
Now the
dream!
voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Listen, we can get a little meta in my dreams.
And wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep...
Pizza.
he doesn't
No,
have to
your
take
pizza!
responsibility for himself?
Window!
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
It did anyways, Win.
He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah,
This
how would
voice was
you?
a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
I mean, you're
That
in
this
control
was
of your
a dream.
dreams, most of the time.
He closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
Oh, don't say that. I wanna get back into bed.
The world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
I have a wife?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always
I'm
been.
married, guys! I'm
My life
married!
is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
How did I get to this ending? He's blind. No, he's just his eyes.
Please, someone wake me up.
My name is Stanley! I have a boss! I have an office! I am real!
Please, just someone tell
Me, I'm real! I must be real! Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Stanley was trans!
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real.
I don't know. Life is a video game.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment...
Okay, but are you guys gonna call the ambulance?
And then she turned and ran.
But she was gonna... Ah! Hi, Choco! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Perhaps he has simply missed a memo.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sorry, you don't remember now. It's really funny, Choco.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The lounge was sublime.
A work of art.
What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Seeing a crazy guy made her feel better. Yeah, she was kind of an asshole, wasn't she? She saw like a crazy guy collapse and die on the street, and she was like, "Oh, I'm glad he's crazy and I'm not. I'm gonna call the ambulance. Oh wait, I have a meeting," and then she left. We should kill her. Honestly, death to everyone. Let's go to the basement. A loading screen for the basement.
He didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left Loveliet? Remember?
Oh, no, it's to the right, man.
Kill! Die!
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Stop trolling me.
Now, let's see, we went down right.
Oh, it's okay, Choco. Thank you for stopping by the way. It means a lot to me.
Yes.
Love
I've
ya.
got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ya, la troleaste.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
No, it's okay, narrator.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No! Don't kill me!
Don't wander so far off track, hmm?
Don't kill me! No, I don't want to die!
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could this possibly mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what?
Yeah, this is different.
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No, I couldn't touch anything.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Aww.
Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
I love... Sorry. I love meta games. I wanna play more. I love games that know their games. Quiero volver, pero demasiado lore. Let's take this. Backrooms. Backrooms. She back on my room, still I...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been
Shut
on.
up, I'm having fun!
There definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
No, don't kill me! He kills me every time!
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Perhaps he has simply missed a memo. The neck of your avatar is a little bit long. Shut up! I don't
Okay, yep,
have...
that's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
No,
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we
Okay.
missed anything?
Okay, King. I will do that. It's okay. I promise that in my new model, it's not gonna be as long. I think. Let me actually check. Let me actually check my new model. I haven't actually measured the length of my new model, which is in the works. I just haven't made it yet. Like, I have the art. I just haven't, like, you know, the... where is it? As I was saying, I do have the art, it's just not rigged yet. And I wanna do like a full reveal of the model, so I had exported an image of the model. Well, I'm gonna have to open up. Oh, there it is. No, okay, no. Now he has a normal neck. Now we have a normal neck in the new model. Which I won't show you yet because it's spoilers. But it exists. And it's normal length. I just say like 2 hands. What? You gotta put your 2 hands around my neck? Is that what you're trying to say? Otra cosa va a ser larga.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Does the new model also have physics? I don't know. It's not rigged, so we don't have anything. We probably won't have dick physics like this one has, but we might have other physics. And for those of you who hasn't seen it, yes, this model does have dick physics.
Now well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I won! Guys, I won!
A lot of hard work.
Yay!
So, good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all.
No, I won!
Put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
Hi, Hashi!
Whatever this place is, I don't care what might happen this time. I have to.
Hashi, everyone, that's unless it's another guy with the same name. That's the guy who made my art. Yeah. Yes, everyone say Takashi, he did a good job. Anyways, he also did my new model, but it's a secret yet.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
This is a different path. I'm here to interact with the auditions now. Host chat. It's nice! My artist is here! See? That Hashi person? That's the artist that did my model. So, if you think I'm cute or beautiful, it's all because of him. Hashi remembered an old friend named Kira. What? What are you talking about, Gwyn?
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just
Okay.
stick with me.
Okay, I will.
We can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
It is, yes.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
No, it's good. Philosophizing is fun.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yay. Ooh. This is such a nice song. Thank you. Also working on your thing. Yay! Yippee! For what window? For the what stream? La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. This kind of sounds like Pokemon music, you know? Oh, Dark Souls. I might play that someday. Okay, narrator, I'm doing my best to follow the line. Okay? It's getting a bit hard, but I'm doing my best. Oh, this is so nice. This is fun. Monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances, consolidation reports, departmental accounts, employee 432 peer reviews. Course today, it's going well, thank you. Wow, this line is amazing. Da 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 da.
The music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, I'm looking. It has long bipinnate leaves with. Is that opposite? I think it's alternating with alternated leaflets. It looks to be. The leaves look to be about 1 meter long, maybe 1.5. 50 centimeters. And its greenery, it's a little bit glaucous, which means, you know, a little bit silvery. It probably looks like it has a little bit of fuzz, maybe on the central part of the stem. And I think that's all I can say, really. And it very clearly has very low light requirements. That's all I can say of that.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no.
We're here again.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this?
Okay, notice it's not my fault, okay?
After everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, you missed me, Justin? Hey. Oh.
What, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Not really.
Make up our own story. Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Baka, stop it! I'm not Baka.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it
Hey.
might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Hey, this room is broken, I think. Let's listen to the cute voice. Okay.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay, I'm not acknowledging it. I'm just going straight in the rooms. Cool. Going straight. Ooh, where's this?
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
Exactly.
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
The confusion ending.
The confusion ending? You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
After a long time, Stanley dies.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Stanley attempts to play the story but is prevented.
Well,
The game restarts on its own.
me.
Flown the line.
Why don't I get a say in all of this?
Then to make up a story. Narrator restarts.
I don't want it to
Wander in blackness, find a bookstore, get bored and leave.
I don't want to forget what's going on.
The narrator is gone. After a long time,
I won't
dies.
Restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know. You're the narrator. Isn't this your story?
Guess now we just wait.
You said you wrote
I
it.
suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Yes, we will. Don't worry. Oh my god, that scared me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay,
Stanley
so-
decided to go to the meeting room.
so it's
Perhaps
normal
he'd
now?
simply missed a memo.
Everything's okay, narrator? You don't remember the previous loops?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on
Okay, let's go to the lift again.
To the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Perhaps you want to stop by the spoil lounge, just to admire it.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley, for the first but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on
Tricky,
his left.
what is a fish without arms? A fish don't have arms. What are you talking about? Fish don't have arms.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hi Cosmic, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Hashi and Choco were here, by the way, a little while ago.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Pete?
No. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
¿Quién vino? Cosmic
Someone
vino.
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Yeah. Also, guys, I miss you. Hashi, Choco, I miss you. Like in real life. Also here, but like in real life.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
She's been waiting for little old me?
It's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I don't pick up the phone? What if I unplug this?
Stanley picked up the phone. A white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I did.
It wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Reunión corporativa, hell yeah, y el lugar de trabajo.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't...
You want to do all my event, Cosmic? What's it called? Fun?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Ah, okay.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make...
Yes, I'm a real
correct
person.
choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Oh, I did.
You completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch.
I'm just fucking
I'm going
around.
to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most
I'm learning.
dangerous.
Listening and learning.
In this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, it's 4:30. Am I supposed... Oh. Hello?
Excellent.
Okay.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
What is happening?
Professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
My goodness
Do you make
gracious.
more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space,
your thoughts and
problems
problems
are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Welcome back.
What the heck happened?
Noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Danger everywhere.
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do.
Imagine if they made a movie of this game. It would be really fun. You bought horse ears? Cosmic! Horse ears! Uma!
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make
There's actually a lot of stories that do
just need to
that.
get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Like my brain. Bleh. There's an inside joke with a Panamanian friend of mine about the time we went to a Fnatic watch party and it had cat ears. Aww. I lost them, so I said that buy new ones. They was like, what instead of cat? Horse. What is a cat if not a small horse? You know? Horses are small cats. Or horses are big cats.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
You can't ride a cat. No, not a cat.
All you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay, my name's Stanley.
Choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
This is cool. I love meta-narratives. Oh, come on. We don't get a voice line for going in here again. I can't believe I paid $12 for this game.
Oh, it's ruined.
Backrooms! Backrooms!
Everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Forever!
Better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have
Come on, narrator.
shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
I have to. Is this a reset, a normal one? Or is this a fun game one? Ooh. Where are we?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
I am clever.
Now, where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the
Oh, you
ground.
probably have more
What, did you
stuff.
think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see.
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Not really.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He
Does he?
understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I am 20-something years old.
My story.
Story?
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I
Worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always.
Let's keep
putting the
choosing
story
right.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just
I am up to the task, sir.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, He entered the door on his left.
Okay, if I'm backwards, the door to the left is this one. You know? It all depends on the perspective.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm
quite sure you'll be up to task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Alright.
When Stanley came to
To a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as
Alright, fine. I'm gonna go to the left now.
Choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of
two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh, you feel epic, Gwyn?
Disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
Feel
find
free
an answer there.
to go to bed if you're EP, okay? Okay. See ya! Wait, he doesn't let me go to the broom closet anymore, you monster.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Maybe you have narcolepsy? Maybe. Just get tested if you think you have. But his boss was nowhere to be seen.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again
Manager or
discovered
boss?
not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath.
I really forgot it.
Code.
Yeah, go to you can sleep, Gwyn. Bye. You wanna talk after the stream? I don't know.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I can speak. Nightshark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on
I'm
with the
trying
story.
to.
This is a crucial step.
Dumbass, I'm trying to. Nightshark 115. Okay, kill yourself.
You know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I'm asking for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak.
Why did you come
Say
this
something.
way?
Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the
It's
door
cool.
left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
He's dissociating. We're dissociating.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Aww.
Is everything all right?
He's so pathetic. I love him.
This is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward.
You liar. You don't accept my choices.
Do something? Anything? This is more important than you can ever know.
I need this. The story needs it.
So, you hear me? Are you It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Alright, I shall take all the time I need. Don't feel bad for that scam, okay? He brought it upon himself.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Absolutely
decided to go to the
nothing.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, now let's follow his instructions, okay? Let's be good boys and follow his instructions.
Came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
With no deviation, we will follow to the
Not a
letter.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
He bullies you for both choices. Yeah, he's evil.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
He doesn't want to knowledge or autonomy and or etc.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
So-
to discover not
okay,
an
this one's
indication of any
different.
human life.
This is different.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
This is a
And so the
different
boss had
one.
assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
What can I say?
Stanley happened to
Unlucky.
enter the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped
I'm
into
pretty
the new
lucky.
opened passageway.
What passageway? Ooh, there's a space. Thing here. Can speak. Let's go down. He got brute forced. Exactly. We just did that. Other back room. This game is full of backrooms.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
'Cause it's a
question
game.
would not go unanswered for long.
Backrooms. We're in the rooms at the
Stanley
back.
walked straight ahead through the large
Mind
door
control
to the
facility?
Mind control facility.
Chun chun chun! Escape. No, we said we would follow him. We said we would be good boys.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
See, I'm so scared.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
What
The
that
lives
say?
of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
What's
nothing.
that one? My freedom means nothing? I'm sorry. No. That's mind control one or whatever.
This mind control
Fired?
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
I can't believe it.
Stanley really
It
been
could be
under
true.
someone's control all this time?
I've
Was
been
the only
under
reason
someone's
he was
control
doing
this time.
boring job that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
My emotions have been manipulated to accept it blindly? I can't believe it!
No, he refused to believe it.
I could accept it.
Accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
The world? He sounds like an old man.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
No, I want to mind control people. That sounds fun. I want to mind control people. Why won't you let me? Basically the brain. But I want to mind control people. Narrator! Why won't you let me mind control people? No, I could make them get the swirly eyes and everything. Does this button not do anything? Okay, fine, whatever. Alright, fine, we're gonna destroy the machine. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Wait. Maybe we had to press them in order? Okay, that's 4 and that's 5. We need to find 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there we go. That's 1 and 2. Where's 3? Where's the third button? One, 2. Narrator! Where's the number 3? Oh, there it is. I don't know if this will work, but I'm trying. I'm trying something. Okay, for the 4. If this does nothing, I'm gonna crash out. Okay, that did nothing. Maybe I took too long between the different buttons. Okay, let's do it one more time before we go to the main room, okay? I want to believe I have choice. 1, 2. Come on. Gotta go to the 4. 4. 4. But what if there's a 6 button? That would suck. But I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna guess there isn't a 6th button. Okay, that did nothing. Cool. And controls idle, waiting output.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted?
Yes!
Control?
Yes!
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn
Let
the
it go.
controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are
Okay, I don't care.
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say
2 minutes.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's
Okay.
that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace.
Okay, I
before
guess
your
that those buttons really do nothing.
Good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching
That's
you
it?
try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds.
Aw, thank you, narrator.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or
No, I
did you
don't.
assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yeah.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Whoa, he's really evil, huh?
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
I wanna kill you. I hate you, narrator.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
I mean, that is an ending.
Desperately to your frail life. Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Boom! Feels nice to get blown up to bits. Take an achievement for that at least. I did not. Come on, I did all of that for nothing? I can't beat this game. I wanna kill the narrator. I'm gonna make him eat his own shit. Also, everyone, leave a like, please, leave a like. I'm starving. Please leave a like and maybe subscribe. I'm starving. Please, I'll do anything. I'll do BFE experience. I'll do anything. Please, guys. Sorry.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping him coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Our streamer has gone insane. Has gone? I've always been insane, girl. What are you talking about? Give us kisses. I think this game makes him more insane than Balatro. No, it's not that. Oh, there's another room? Didn't know that. There's so many choices here. I really like and sub. Yeah, I know Halo Infinite, and thank you so much for that. Mwah. It's a nice song. Hey, people in the US, are elevator songs actually a thing? Because where I live, it isn't. Like, they're just silent. Is elevator music actually a thing? I've never once in my life encountered it. Not really. Then why is it like in TV shows and stuff? Your area, okay. So it's all a scam. Is this elevator taking us somewhere? Or out? Narrator! Oh, it did nothing! He was trolling us! He was trolling us! I can't believe him. He's evil, see? He's evil! Executive bathroom! To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Okay. I feel like Ralsei in Deltarune.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
What was the code?
Tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
I'm not twiddling my thumbs.
Anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Oh, it's a red.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
That's a really bad.
Got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Texture code. I just want to see if he has more lines. 4285 for yeah, what happened? Yeah, I'm trying to do that, but I forgot the number. Okay, 2845. He doesn't have a line. He has no reaction. Can't believe this dude. Can you believe him? Guys, it's getting cold here. But like my feet are cold, but my core is fine.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I didn't think that.
Did he have the strength to find out?
I do, but I didn't think that, girl. Okay, let's do this one. I don't know. If I find the destruction, I will take it.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Stanley's co-workers.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay, but why would they monitor us? Like, in a place different than the controls.
It was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley
And yet it was.
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
I have no commentary now. I have no insightful commentary.
Own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind?
For the laws, exactly, God of Halo Infinite.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle.
I turned it off. Are you happy?
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense doors...
Hey, I kinda lost it.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
Narrator?
Happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Your story kinda sucks.
No longer would anyone
No
tell
offense.
him what to do or how to feel. Whatever
Like,
life he lives,
it has some merits, but like,
was all he needed to know.
I think it could have benefited for a
The only thing was
1 or 2 more passes, you know?
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Is he? I don't think Stanley feels a lot. Don't you dare show me the credits. Don't you dare. Thank you. Okay, what is there left to do now?
His co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is there anything left to do? I don't know. I don't remember my choices now.
A set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Oh yeah, we can answer the
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
answer the phone instead of
He wanted to stop
unplugging
by the
it.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this
Aww.
room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
Yes.
I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
Oh.
Yes, really, really worth it.
You just said it. I was in love. Fuck off.
To get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Not asking for me.
I'm asking for her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I will answer.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie.
Aww.
I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? Who'd
What?
want to commit their life to you?
You think I don't think a
I'm
mannequin
trying
is
to make a point
hot?
here, Stanley.
I would fuck that
I'm trying to get you
mannequin.
to see something.
I'm in
Come
love with that
inside.
mannequin.
Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Hi, wifey. Mwah.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Also the narrator. I'm the reason everyone else is gone. I do it in a different ways every reset. Yes, because he's evil.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
What if I don't press the button, huh? What if I just keep staring at our beautiful wife? This is not my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful home. Where are my kids? I don't know. I actually don't know what that quote is referencing. I just know it exists. Okay, fine. I'm pressing it.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
I'm not eating lunch.
He's going home.
Why are you lying?
He's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
The narrator feels so powerful. I could just begin the game again.
Return to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path.
Okay, Hashi. I will check my DMs. Thank you.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same...
Thank you for passing by.
Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Oh.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
Ooh, I love killing
How can I
myself.
get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
Yeah, because you suck.
I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die!
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again.
Narrator!
Pushed a button. And I tried.
Narrator! He's so mean to me. See why I hate him? His ass wants me dead. Hey, did I do all the endings already? I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna look at the flowchart. No, this is Ultra Deluxe. I don't have Ultra Deluxe. I have the normal one. Just the boring old plain one. If it's, please, I can't find the flowchart for the normal one. I'm killing, I'm dying, guys.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
This makes the ones where the narrator gets depressed equal to ending. Yeah, I hate him now. Okay, and let's jump off the catwalk again.
His co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Narrator, I fucking hate you now. I hope we did that. Well, listen, he's not the real villain.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Because he was made like this by the developers.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
You know,
Perhaps he wanted to stop
we have to
by
look
employee first, just to admire it.
a level higher. It's like in
The
Delta
lounge was
Rune.
grand, majestic. Perhaps
There's
too much
like
to get back to business.
the dark world, the light world.
Open door on his left.
Then there's Gaster. Then there's us.
Stanley was so bad at following
And then
directions, it's
there's
incredible
Toby
it was
Fox.
5 years ago.
So the conclusion is we gotta kill whoever made this
I
game.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
You are my
I
enemy.
realize that
You're
investing your
evil.
trust in someone else can be difficult.
You're really, really fucking
The
evil.
story has been about what? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Yes,
I don't
you
know
do in
how
so
you
many
can be
things.
sure of this, but I
Die.
really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now
Come
listen
on.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so bad?
Wait, wait, no, I think we did this one. Wait, is this the one where we think it's a dream?
You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was...
Sorry, we did that one already. But apparently there's a secret code.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Texture
What if he had to make
change!
a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will happen.
Come on. Wait. That's different. This one? To the right. I'm trying to answer it. Oh, it's this one. Bleh.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
What was that? Maybe I have to go to the cargo area now? I wish I knew what that fucking says. Okay. That beautiful girl said that there were... There is a shipment of cardboard going in. Okay, off to the crane place, I guess. He even admitted that he knows about the routes where he supposedly has no control. Yeah, he's evil. We gotta kill this dude.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
We're getting a shipment of cardboard.
The lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Did something change here?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the road. But in his eagerness to prove
No,
that he is in
nothing
control of the
changed.
story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Think real quick. Yay, texture change!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How long were we streaming for? I don't know. A little way longer, I think. Wait, is this all the cardboard the girl said in the other one? Oh, this was what happened. Oh, it's in this one we got the cardboard. Okay. Okay, maybe we can jump now that there is more cardboard? I don't know.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
No, I
Perhaps
don't.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, it's the same.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged
To his death.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. I am very powerful. I'm powerful and mighty.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Trickie can beat Goku. What? Ah, because I'm mighty. Let me...
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the...
Oh, okay. Okay, I have to go to the mind control facility. Mind control facility. Mind control facility. It's like a facility, but for controlling minds. Let's go to the mind control facility. It's a long ways ahead.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
we have to
a staircase.
We have to do all of this. This is a slog. Do it faster.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
I hate you.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
New Age. Ooh, this is vibey.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, there was a sign that said escape. Nah. I think we're gonna do this ending and then we might be done for
Stanley
tonight.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read
This
Minus
one,
Control
escape.
Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
He's getting speedrunning. He is. He's a monster.
Behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I don't care. Fuck you.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, narrator. Oop.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into
Another
the enormous
narrator?
metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated. as the
Another
machine crushed
narrator!
every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
He was. Yikes, the narrator might really be ableist. Yeah, well, he said the thing about no difference that plucking the eyes of a blind man. It was insane because first, there's a lot of levels of blindness. You can be like legally blind but still see shapes and stuff. And even then, having eyes, even when you're blind, it helps. Like, if you pluck them out, the socket is gonna hurt and atrophy. It's not gonna be pleasant. Anyways, what is this? Nature paintings. Stainless computer. It's a diorama museum. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered through the development. The core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Filing cabinets. The two doors. The set of two doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. The Office 1, 2, 3. The button sounds, a selection of the sounds used throughout the game with buttons and press. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Office computers. Credits. Boss's office. Screens for the development of the boss's office. Wow, this is so big! Office clock! That's what she said, by the way. Employee Lounge. Underground. An early version of the underground portion of the game. Narration outtakes. Given the narration recorded a dialogue from the entire game roughly 3 separate times over 2 years of development. These are clips from the early takes that were not used in the final game.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his buttons?
I love this. So cool. I wish you could run though. That's my only critique. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Freedom ending. As it existed on the beta. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when the players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Countdown. An early version. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating to everyone. Oh, I wanted an ending like that. Sending model. The sending went through various iterations. This room presents the fourth version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it shortly before launch. The sending, okay. Sending depicts an early version of the ending known as the sending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Sending levers. These levers were originally part of the sending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color level they had pushed. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice linked to the apartment in there, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. The cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Why don't you continue down, invertebrado? The cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as was in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. The office. Why is the timer counting down? It's not counting down. Oh yeah, it is. Then you hear a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. No, we're in the museum. Nothing ever happens. The launch. An early version of the launch. More endings, fewer endings, more narrator, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Greenlight. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, Valve's process of approving games for Steam. They changed it. Before, it was like democratic, and not, I don't remember when they changed it. It was controversial. But when they changed it, it was you can just pay and get your game out there. And that's why Steam is full of garbage nowadays. Yeah, you go here. Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of these emails. Are you a rock? Are you gay? Yes, I am. Okay, whatever. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, then March 2012, and 3rd February. See, they added a painting. Game design mockup. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mockup is still in the game. Did I see all of it? I think I may have seen everything now. But no, that can't be it. There has to be an ending, right? What if there's no ending? Oh, we haven't been to the left. Maintenance room. The office. Photocopier. Warp Zone? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on the battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after that started to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh, but it would have been so cool. Hey, no, I think I have seen it all. Hey. What now? Is there no proper ending to the museum ending? Please, give me something. Oh, exit, here.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay, I think this is a fitting ending to the stream.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Gay.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
We're not getting a restart also. We're just getting a black screen. Oh my god. We really died. Alright guys, that was the Stanley Parable. And thank you guys for being here. I love you all. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, love you all. I think tomorrow I won't be streaming. So see you on Tuesday, I think. yeah. Alright, bye. I love you all. Mwah. Also, please, follow me on Twitter. Please, I'm begging you. If you have a Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, that's okay. But please follow me on x.com, the everything app. Besitos. Bye. Mwah. Bye.